Alright, chat, gonna be trying to see if Ingvar can hang in Silver Oak today. Let me just get everything set up on the back end per usual. Yo, chat, Widlad, no way. Langwell, how we doing? Welcome in, guys, welcome in. Alright. Goku, how we doing, man? We're gonna be trying Ingvar today, which should be exciting. There's also balance changes, or I don't know if there's balance changes, but there was a patch notes for bug fixes, I believe. We got the sound effects fixed, so that's the big thing for me. And then we'll have to see if like maybe Veznon was fixed. Maybe I'll try Veznon at the end of the stream. But look, for the Ingvar stream, we got 8 free Ingvars. I'll take that any day. I was testing him a little bit yesterday. This was the deck I was using. This deck is pretty cracked no matter what you do. So I think we're gonna run this. Or no, we were doing Paladins. Like this. No, not like that. Holy. Chad, I woke up like not even an hour ago. I was doing 4 common towers with Ingvar. Yeah, sorry, not patch notes, but we got probably bug fixes, because there's a lot of bugs in the game right now. One of them was with sound, so that's fixed. Let's open this chest. Snibbly, how we doing? Oh, we got extra Vespers there. I'll take that. I have a lot of rare wild cards too, which I'm just gonna hold for now. So I think I'm gonna hold them, bro, if I could talk. I think I'm gonna hold them for Hammerhold, because there'll probably be new rares that come out, kind of like Raylan and Fallen Order. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Veznon is probably fixed, so that's what I'm thinking the patch was, Winlad. Because there's a lot of bugs. I may end up making another video with Veznon for the main video stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of bugs that usually appear. It's because they try to like get stuff out as soon as possible, and it's just like spaghetti code, and then they end up fixing it. They usually fix stuff within a couple days though, so I don't mind. It wasn't as bad as last season either, when there was like troops, invisible troops. But yeah, the Veznon bugs, there's a lot of Veznon bugs, so we'll see how he is. But right now we gotta focus on Ingvar, so let's just go right in. I was having fun with him yesterday. In like 3 matches that I played with him, I won. Maybe I only played 2 matches. I remember winning at least 2. I wanted to stop at like 700 trophies last night. I wanted to keep grinding actually, but I wanted to get some gold games in with Ingvar. And then hopefully we can push for diamond by the end of the stream. Maybe get a few diamonds games in. I'm going to be going for like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. Yeah, I think Veznon was already cracked even with the bugs. But a lot of people think he's kind of mid. Alright, we got a bot first game. It's not what I was expecting. I'll turn sound up a little bit after this. I can see it's pretty quiet. Let's go with golems. Happy Spidey Day, facts. I'm going to see Spidey tonight, Winter. W call out. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, but my friends are huge Marvel guys, so it's going to be fun seeing it with them. What I really like about Ingvar is he can just destroy broodmothers. If you ever thought broodmothers were annoying, just play Ingvar, and like, look, it just dies instantly. Especially with Dwarven Artillery, too. Like, Ingvar cleans up on the damage side. You just have to be careful that he doesn't die. That's like the one thing with him. I'm gonna go Musketeer, too. I never know what to put in this back spot, unless I have, Archery Scouts, then sometimes I go Archery Scouts. Bear form? I don't know, it's just like an extra second. I still think it needs more damage. But I've always liked the consistency of bear form. It just needs to do more damage, that's really it. And then I think Ingvar will be in a really good spot. The Ancestors, though, they do feel like they're doing a lot more damage. Like, the overall clearing I'm getting from Ingvar with his Ancestors seem really, really good. There is a little bit of a higher cooldown on them by 2 seconds, which I don't really like. But it makes it so that, like, while they're there, they're getting a lot more value. So I think it's fair. I'd rather them get more value while they're up than just kind of be whatever. Or, like, be, like, up more, but, like, not do as much. Like, the ideal way to use Ingvar is you just leave him at the portal. But he's spamming me with ground troops, so I can't really do that. Like, you can leave him in the off lane, for example, just, like, keep him right at the portal, killing everything, for the first few rounds at least. Like, that's how I was using him in Onslaught. If any of you guys remember my old Ingvar Onslaught videos. Like, see, that's what I was worried about. As soon as the Ogre comes out, it's like, I gotta move Ingvar back up. I've been liking Thunderbolts too over Solar Blast, believe it or not. Because Thunderbolts with that extra stun is, like, actually kind of nice. Rip Ingvar. That's not ideal. Neither is this. It's okay, the bots usually struggle on this wave as well. Not bad. Alright, grinding this season? I'm not sure yet. I really just won't have the time to grind come August 10th. Like, I'll be playing on stream, and then whatever I do on stream is basically what I'll be playing for the game. So I don't want to, like, make other people grind too much when I can't even really do it myself. Well, we were 15 last season. Well, the thing is, like, we're going to have some inactives, so if there's anybody in the chat who's, like, interested in joining our clan, I'm probably going to end up kicking a few people who, like, literally don't play at all. Because we have, like, 5 inactives right now, and that's just kind of holding other people back. It's just not fair to the people who, like, actually grind a lot. It's okay if you don't grind a shit ton. like not grinding at all is a little bit different. Oh, right, he has no barracks, so that was useless. Let's buy this instead. We should leak here. Close. Guy, Thaddeus, how we doing, guys? Just got your Boneheart to level 9. Should you push for 11? Boneheart will be hard to push for 11 unless you buy the pass and get wild cards. But Boneheart 11 is worth it, for sure. I think Boneheart level 9 is usable, though. I used to think that Boneheart level 9 wasn't, like, that good. But I was getting some good results with him. Even level 10 is pretty solid from what I've seen from people in our clan. Commons, nice. Do we have cold? Oh, we have almost, okay, we almost have a coin farm. I gotta go, shit, I gotta talk correctly. I gotta grind coin farm at some point. I was thinking about grinding like a shit ton of coin farm this weekend and getting like 200k gold, but I really don't want to play that many games. Because I need to upgrade this. I don't really need to upgrade paladins. But I want scouts upgraded. I low-key want glacial druid upgrade just to test it. Arcane to level 11. And then some of these spells, like Vines to level 11. All of those would be pretty valid, but it's like 160 gold plus. Oh, we got our first Phoenix player. Using Fallen Order, I like that. I feel like any of those boosters there would have been good. Ooh. I don't know if I would have gone with that if I was him. I understand why, though. He's gonna buy him a lot of time in this early round. But I'm just gonna get my initial setup first. I'm okay with missing out on gold here. I'll need to end up selling towers if I don't go with this either way. What do they mean fix Vesnon? So there's a lot of bugs with Vesnon right now, XD. His like sky attack, I forget what it's called, wasn't hitting air troops. His tank form, the Arc Demon, wasn't spawning with enough health. It also wasn't doing area damage, which I don't know if it was supposed to, but that's something I saw somebody else mention. The way his teleport works, it like doesn't work on summoned troops, which I don't know if that's on purpose either, but so that's something that people were pointing out as well. Bro's already leaking. Come on, man, lock in. Like, there's some stuff with Vesna I don't know if they're gonna fix, but there's some stuff that they need to fix. Yeah, barbarians are probably better with Ingvar, you're right. That's how I was using him before too, so we maybe swap in barbarians. I was just using paladins because they're buffed right now. You can see they can tank a lot of damage from Phoenix too. Yeah, I think you're right. Barbs are better. I'm gonna go Broodmother here. Even though chicken would be kind of goated. Let's do paladins here. I'm gonna do mage tower here instead of dwarven, even though I really like getting a dwarven in that spot. Just because of the... It's not even gonna matter, really. But for that Call of the Dragon, it's kind of annoying. I'll make it another mage down too. The musket's not gonna do anything here. Rip Ingvar. And W Man's Esticario, I saw your comment. I don't really like this right now. I'm gonna go tier 1 Goblin Balloons, and then just push for max Broodmother. It's actually probably not worth it to have the paladins there, at least not right now, so that this Call of the Dragon keep moving forward. That's not good, we don't want that. We want it to be attacked first. I'll upgrade 1 muskets here, even though another dwarven would even probably be better. I'm not sure though. Let's do this. You down to join the clan? Word. I'll probably end up kicking a few people here within the next couple days. I don't even think I'm going to wait a week, because I know the people who haven't been playing for like multiple seasons now. Not on the boss wave yet. Stunning there so that the Call of the Dragon can move forward. I should have used Sabotage on it though. I missed the dragon with that. Alright, so there's still a bug on Sabotage where it doesn't actually display the range of where it goes. Because I thought they forgot to nerf that. But no, it's there. It's just, like, it's not the actual radius of what it shows. So you gotta make sure, like, so you can see the radius when it falls. That's a bit rough, though. Visually. Paris, how we doing? Mom chill. Super early stream today. There's not going to be many early streams come a week from now, unfortunately, so I'm trying to get them in while I can. Yeah, exactly, when that, not the indicator. They'll probably fix that in another patch. They have so many bugs in the game right now that they gotta fix. It's just a matter of time at this point. I have no idea how this boss wave is gonna go. I think I'm gonna be cooked. This map is like the one map I don't want to see. And I forgot to get max Broodmother, but it's okay, we'll just go with the Shamans. We got Krumthai too, that's like worst case scenario probably. Actually, not really. Yikes. Use sabotage here. I think we'll be fine at the bottom here. Let's keep stunning Krumthak for now. Get some Hellfire missiles going. I think I messed up on that radius again. I'm so used to the old one. I'm gonna try and get Krumthak stalled out here in the middle. But with all of that pressure, it's gonna be a little tough. So I think I'm gonna go with this instead now. Move the paladins over. Ingvar does go down. I was expecting that. It's okay. This won't get any value, so we'll do this. Let's go with this, actually. Nice. Get Holy Order. This mage is going to do nothing, because we want him to stay here as much as possible. We can do this for extra damage ranged. I think we got him here, actually. See, when Krumthak isn't hitting the boss, Ingvar goes crazy with the boss damage. 2,000 or almost 3k damage each swing. It's not bad. Yeah, like I want to use barbs because the maximum damage output you can get with barbs is better, but I'm going to use paladins just because they stay alive. Even if they weren't buffed, I'd probably still use paladins. Just because Phoenix is such a problem right now. And if somebody busts out musketeers, then I'm kind of cooked. Yeah, you're right, it's better to see him. If he has sabotage and you can get it locked on, it's a little bit decent for him, but it probably was better there for me. Let's keep going. Especially because I can get Krumthak, like, locked on with Ingvar and Paladins. It's a little bit harder with, what is it, Goldthak? Bootleg Hog Rider. Struggling lately, any new meta? I still think, like, what deck is it? It keeps resetting this for some reason, not this one. I can kind of build it off this. This is my favorite free-to-play deck in the game. You can use Solar Blast if you have it, but Thunderbolts aren't bad. Not Mage. Muskets, and then any artillery of your choice, really. I think Glacial Druid is sneaky good with this deck, but you can also use Tesla, but I don't think it's going to get you, like, good utility value. You could try Dwarp, especially in Silver Oak. This Dwarf could be really nice. Or Dwarven Artillery while it's buffed. Even while it's not buffed, Dwarven Artillery is still a good option if you have it high level. And then, if you do have legendaries, Sandworm is OP. Especially in Bandit's Lair and Forsaken Valley. This deck is really, really good. And if you're in Forsaken Valley, use Gunners if you have them. Otherwise, Archery Scouts are kind of nice right now. That's like my favorite deck in the game, though. You have to learn how to use Hacksaw, though. You can also use Magnus if you're more comfortable with Magnus, but Hacksaw's tanking gives you a lot more options. Like, if you're in Forsaken Valley and you're going up against the, what is it, the Blimp boss, then Magnus is going to, like, outplay Hacksaw every time. That's the only time I ever lose with that deck is against Magnus Gunners. Which I'm sure Vesnon will now be added to that pool of when I lose. You're in for basic archers. I would try to use them if I had them higher level. I'm not going to waste the gold on them. But I also don't think their kit is really good. I think their kit is like the most RNG kit in the game because you have to get value from their bleed. And if you don't get value from bleed, it's like, why are you using them? Unfortunately. Compared to something like Rangers that has RNG, you don't need to get value from their stun for them to be useless. Or for them to be useful, I guess. If that makes any sense. I like this map a lot. This map goes crazy. Yeah, Bleed is like one of the best abilities in the game, actually. But it's just so RNG based, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would be really good. Alright, so I'm gonna do my best to just like keep this tower spot open. Because I want to put extra paladins here when the boss spawns. And then I want to go mage up here once everything's cleared. That's a big thing about this game too, is you can copy what I'm doing with the tower placements, but if you don't adjust by the time the boss comes accordingly, you're gonna lose the game. That's where, like, I think a lot of skill comes in with this game. It's like knowing how to adjust your strategy mid-game. And also like saving eco. For example, I'm not putting anything in this spot so that I can save eco for when the boss comes. Realize that Ingvar is backwards. Arcane insta-kill is still good. I think the insta-kill should be able to do damage to bosses, and then Arcane will be in a decent spot in the meta. Thoughts? Not a lot. Like, even just 4k damage for its insta-kill for how, like, long the cooldown is would not be bad. He's got coasts, that's annoying. I'm just gonna put paladins down now, actually. Because I was thinking about putting down, an extra damage tower, like Dwarven there, but I'm just gonna do paladins now with the chicken booster. I'll go paladins in the back. Chill, Ingvar, chill. Nice, nice. W. That's what we like to see. Oh, he's got a Dwarven as well? Oh no. Where the bot does. Jamaican, how we doing? I wonder if they'll go 80% of the current boosts and bleed worked on the other skills. Maybe change slot CD because that shit does not work with 19-second cooldown. Yeah, I can understand that. I'd rather the bleed not be RNG and the other one be RNG, low-key. Or maybe just like neither of them. I'm gonna be doing my patch notes video, or not my patch notes, but balance changes I would make to the game. And I have like a new thought for that video where before I was just gonna do like balance changes for the existing way the game is with like all the RNG in it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna extend the video, make it like 2 parts. Not like a 2-part video like where you have 2 different videos, but like the first part of the video will be like balance changes I'd make with the current system with all the RNG. And then the second part would be like how I would change all of the cards to have no RNG in them. Which that would take a while. It'd be like probably 2/3 of the video just to do that. Because the normal balance changes I can talk about in like probably 15 to 20 minutes. It would be like a 40-minute video if I like lock in and do it that way. I'd like to keep it like below 30 though. Kind of like my tier list. I was thinking about doing another tier list at some point, but I have to do the tier list my way. In like an entertainment purposes kind of way. Because I'm not trying to push agendas. I'm not trying to like convince people to use cards. I'm just going to do it for fun. Because at the end of the day, that's how you should be playing this game. For fun. Coin farm is open, W. I'm not going to play coin farm right now just because it's boring for people to watch. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. But I will be grinding it later, probably off stream. I need to grind it tonight, like after the Spidey movie. They make death ray applicable. No, I mean like, yeah, exactly. Like where it doesn't kill the boss, but it does like 4 to 5k damage with the one shot. Instead of just like doing nothing. Kind of like sting missiles, how sting missiles will one shot things, but then they just have like a damage cap against many bosses and bosses. We got a real player here. Let's go Ghost Chance here. Ghost Chance on this map is brutal. I didn't see his deck though. Whackbag, I like his name. I love how paladins are 70 gold as well. Does artillery do true damage? No, they all do 50% through armor. So they like ignore 50% of enemy armor. Magic resistant troops, obviously they don't have normal armor, so that doesn't matter too much. But let's go to Archmage. Let's do Mighty Tower here. Unraveling your hair, W. Locking in. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, the armor stuff. Like I'm pretty sure Glacial Druid ignores 50% of magic armor. Because that's the only magic artillery in the game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does that. If it doesn't, it's kind of stupid. No cap. We're gonna go... I kind of want to go double paladins here, but... Excuse me, by the way. Let's upgrade these paladins. Look at the paladins actually doing damage. No way! He's going one full Archmage off the bat, bro. Actually cringe. There's respectable Archmage players, and then there's like this kind of strategy where you just like go dissipate right off the bat. He's gonna be feeding me free gold too. I'll take it. This is the kind of stuff you find in Gold League, which is why I feel like you can't really judge Ingvar until I get to Diamond League. Full offense to my opponent here. It's okay if he ends up watching the stream back, he'll know what to do differently next time. Until I eat my words and end up losing. That would be bad looks for me. I'm gonna try and survive with one paladins here. I'll probably end up selling the Dwarven at the end. So I'm gonna try and be careful not to use it too much. Although I don't know, one Dwarven artillery would be nice against him. They have the temp buff? Yeah, exactly. That's why they're doing so much damage. What do we think, chat? Is going extra paladins here instead of the mage tower the move? So we can stall out the boss like perma? Because I was playing on this one time and like I accidentally let the boss get to over here, but my goal is to stop him right here. That's how you like ideally play this map. Let's move the paladins over here since they're not doing anything. Look at how much damage the paladins are actually doing on the left side there. It's actually kind of nuts. He's feeding me so much free gold too. I'm gonna keep this mage tower low just so in case I swap it to paladins. I think that's the goal here, because I think if I get mighty tower too, I'll be in a good spot. Can I get it maxed already? Ingvar clearing faster than Magnus. Yeah, Ingvar has crazy clearing speed. Let's go. We got mighty tower already too. Missed the Elven Stargazer. I would love Elven Stargazer in battles. It's an awesome tower in Alliance. I think just Alliance towers in general work really well for battles. Move Ingvar over here for now. I'll keep this Dwarven Artillery up. Like, he dissipated that Ogre. Well, let me get Holy Order so they don't die. Oh, look at that clutch Holy Order with the stun. They almost died. Move these guys back down. Let's get the Sabotage over here. Because Ingvar can clear those guys, no problem. Let's get one maxed musket. It should be able to reach where I'm going to hold the boss, but if not, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, my paladins got coked a little bit there. Let's do this. I also don't need to save gold here, but I am going to save gold just to maybe reset my paladins here once the boss approaches. I think I'm going to go 2 sets of paladins too. I think that's the meta here. The mage should be able to reach. Let's go Farmer Tower. Why not? You know how we doing now? I'm going to be going for like another 2 hours, hopefully. An hour and a half, max. Or minimum. Zeppelin would be interesting. It would be kind of interesting. I'm not a huge fan of Zeppelin, but I know people want towers that kind of work like Mecha and the, what's the other one? The Elephant. People like how stuff works like that. I'm personally not a huge fan of those kind of towers, but they are cool, I guess. The one chicken going to my paladins here, though, is not ideal at all. Let's do now. Trying to hold off on that for as long as possible. He's doing a lot of damage, actually. It's kind of surprising. Let's get this, and let's get this. Oh, I didn't have Spell Barrage. That's an L on me. See, he runs through. That's the problem. Oh, we did get him locked there, though. See, here, I just have to, like, sacrifice everything I'm doing and just go straight for boss damage. Maybe I can stall him out with this. Maybe I can do this and slow him down a little bit. Nah, he's still going to kill him with the Magnus stuff. That was close, but he just did too much damage to the boss. We'll give him a thumbs up for that. Yeah, the stomp cards. That's where having barbs would have probably actually been better. But I don't know if it's worth taking barbs for that one situation. Because I still had a chance to win. Or maybe I just go double mage. I think the extra mages may have been worth it. Yeah, I still feel like I could have won that too. I think I just got to get rid of that Dwarven, actually. Or I got to go, sniper shots and... Like, I can replace the mage at the top left, with a Dwarven, or another sniper shots. Get the sniper shots to kill his Magnus. And get the Dwarven Artillery Tar Bomb. That should be enough to slow him down. Yeah, that's the problem with two, like, barbs need support like Holy Sanctuary, and I don't really like taking Holy Sanctuary anymore. It's good, but like you need a very specific map to pull it off. I'm not going to do map RNG. Another bot, bro? Nobody's playing right now. At least nobody in Gold League. This is the map, though, for Holy Sanctuary. I kind of wanted to try this with a Necromancer, too. So that could probably actually stall me some time. Let's go Merchant. I also don't think Mighty Tower did anything there. I don't think it was worth it, straight up. I would have rather gone troop boosters and risk him dissipating them. Genuinely. Because that would have bought me time. Why is the bot always Ashbite? I'm convinced that bots are rigged in this game still. It's like I'm using a ground hero, it's giving me Ashbite. Where's Aaron? Yeah, right. Aaron's probably already in Diamond League. So we can't see him until we get to Diamond League. A lot of those guys hard push at the beginning of the season. Sabotage for no reason. Lightning bolts for no reason as well. Like, the best way to play this deck is to have as many Dwarvens and Muskets up as possible, and then just have, like, one choke point where you can stop the boss with some Mage Towers and some Paladins. That's how you want to play this. Any decks after Crossbow 4 nerfs? I would go my Hacksaw deck with Muskets, Necromancer, Archery Scouts, and then any artillery that you want. And then you run a damage spell, Polymorph, Stun. I can show you after this game. That's my favorite deck in the game. I think that deck is going to be good as long as Necromancer is good. And I imagine Necromancer will be good for a long time. No, Ingvar. Oh, we spawned his ancestors at the last second. Anteater, hope you're doing well, man. Good seeing you around. Good look at work. Hello from Ukraine. How we doing, man? Welcome in. Oh, we got him. No, I didn't get to use sniper shots. I like the new Vesnon emote. 3 epics, not bad. We got whack back again. Let's go, rematch. Hopefully we don't get that bunk map again. If we do, the game's rigged. See, the game's rigged, guys. Let's change what we're doing this time, though. Okay, this is actually perfect to see that if I can adjust my strategy. Now I actually like it, that we got the same map. Go with something different compared to last time. I may go double mage down here, too. No, because I do need 1 dwarven unless I just go 2 muskets. I don't know yet. Do we do dwarven here? Or do we just go for the boss kill? I feel like the disruption we need, so let's just do that. Is Mecha good? Mecha is pretty good. I would put Mecha in that deck I was just talking about. Oh, I forgot to show you the deck. But yeah, you can either use Hacksaw or Magnus. I like Hacksaw because he can tank bosses, but Magnus is good too. Then you use a damage spell of your choice, Polymorph, and Stun, Lightning Stun. And then you use either Archery Scouts or Gunners if you're in Forsaken Valley. Use Gunners if you're in Forsaken Valley 100%. Even Bandit's Lair low-key use Gunners. But I kind of like Archery Scouts better in Bandit's Lair because the spots you can put them in are cheese. Then use Necromancer, Musketeers, and any artillery of your choice. You can use Mecha. I think Mecha's really good with that. If you have Sandworm, use Sandworm. In Bandit's Lair and Forsaken Valley, I have multiple streams of me using that deck too. If you go look at any of my streams with Hacksaw, just go check out that, basically. I got Merchant of Death too. I'm gonna go with the Armored Golems probably. Because I'm not gonna push Merchant of Death here. I'm gonna push Ghosts. I know that's probably risky, but I think it's worth the risk. Kind of sabotage there for no reason. Holy Batra. Yeah, let's push Ghost, max. Do you have any pass cards? Yeah, I would use then Mecha or Glacial Druid. I like Glacial Druid with it. Or Dwarven Artillery is good. And you can use Tesla, but I don't think Tesla gets much value in that deck. I could have kept Ingvar over here. Just wasted value, unfortunately. It's okay, though. Let's go with Tar Bomb early. Use Lightning on this side. Let's get Muskets up. Because that Tar Bomb will generate us value if he clears slower. And we like generating value over here. I think he's pushing Ghosts as well, though, so I gotta be really careful now. I'm gonna take the risk and sabotage those guys, although that was like not worth it at all. There's no point in doing that. He's doing a good job of teleporting away as well. So I need to get these muskets up ASAP. There he goes with Dissipate. This map is just so good for his strategy. It's actually annoying. Reaching 1,000 medals today, good luck. Yeah, it's not too difficult. A lot of the tryhards are also in Diamond already. And it's like as soon as we hit Diamond, it's like a pain, basically. Or he's not being too careful with his strat here. Let's go max paladins first. I gotta prioritize defense here with his dissipates, because then I can farm gold, at the very least. Let's go with this. Now let's go with this. Probably should have gone for Spell Barrage first, though. Let's move these paladins over here. Wait for this. Now we go with Spell Barrage. Not too shabby. He's struggling here. Not too bad of a clear. This boss is going to be really tough, though. We're going to have to stack the boss over here on the left side. We're going to have to let him go through and then stack him. I'll do as much initial damage as possible. Oh, I didn't go for a max ghosts either. I wasted my eco. That could sell me the game, actually. We just need his Magnus to die, which is why I'm going to do this. Because I think I can make him lose based on disruption. Like, actually. Sabotage us. Let's move Ingvar over. Stun. Let's lightning bolts that. He's still doing too much damage. It may be Jover. His Magnus died, though. Can enchantment help a little bit? Maybe if we get enchantment on the boss. Let's move these paladins over. He's just dissipating so much, bruh. Like, look at this. It's actually crazy. He's clearing so much space. I think it's Jover, guys. There's no way we can win this, probably. Even with all the disruption I had. Sell this. I mean, maybe? At the last of what we could get off there. I'm basically just trying to stall him out longer. I think we got him, actually. There we go. See, just harder disruption, and we actually end up winning there. Exactly what I was saying before. It was still a little bit tough, but we lost to him on the same map with his same strategy. We had the same deck. Just pivot your strategy, and you win next time. Instead of going for boss damage, I just go for disruption because I recognize his strengths and weaknesses. That's a big thing about this game, is just paying attention to your environment. And that map was OP for his deck. $50k gold. Should we do this? Never mind, I don't have enough. I could do this. This will be crazy in Bandit Slayer. Let's hold off for now. stopped playing but came back. Yeah, I mean, Veznon is good, but he's also bugged right now. But I think Veznon is better at lower levels, while Malik is better at higher levels. Same with like Boneheart, Phoenix. I think they have a higher ceiling at higher levels. Phoenix needs a nerf. I can understand why people still think Phoenix needs a nerf, especially if you have lower level cards. But I haven't been struggling against him personally. If they're level like 11 plus, then yeah, maybe. Is this a bot? I think it is a bot, yeah. Lock in, Drew, lock in. This bot has the, I think it's a bot. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's a bot. I think for balance discussions, we want to talk about balance and custom matches. Custom matches is like a whole nother video, Ottoman, but I agree 100%. I'll probably do a video for normal balance changes for Stadium, and then I'll do like a what I would do to custom matches. Because custom matches isn't just about balance, but it's also about like making the game mode better, like more options where, you know, like different maps that you can choose from, for example, having the option to choose between maps and random maps. And then, what do I want to do here? Maybe this. Being able to like choose the creep scaling. So like you could do level 7 troops, but then have the creep scaling be a little bit harder. You know, you can like choose between like level 9 and level 7. I think that would be a cool thing to do for custom matches. Looney, how we doing? Because I do agree, I don't play custom matches or tournaments that much because of the way the RNG works with the map pool. I mean, as you guys know, if I wasn't making videos while Stadium was the same way. I wasn't playing the game, let alone making videos, bro. But I did join a tournament, so I'm probably going to play off stream. And I only joined because like my clan kind of needed somebody. Like, we're not big tournament players. It's basically Stormy and Lang who've been playing most of the tournaments for us. Stormy's a big tournament player, though. He also won a tournament, which is hype. The rewards are really good, too, so even if, like, you don't win, just playing for some of the base rewards are nice. Winner gets a Kingdom Pass, though. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Create a mode where you can combine abilities, that'd be interesting. How can you join my clan? Let me put the link in the description for our Discord, and then, because I'm going to be kicking like 4 or 5 people from the clan. Probably tomorrow. I want to give them like at least like a couple days after release to see if they're playing. But I know a bunch of them aren't, so I'll kick those few people who aren't playing at all, and then I'll invite some other people. I know Winlad said he was interested, so I'll reserve a spot for him. Oh no, that Glacial Druid. Just wasted Thunderbolts. No! Yeah, it is full right now, but I'm gonna kick like a few people, Goku. Not you, obviously, and like the people who actually grind. Even if they don't grind a lot, it's fine if they're But like, it's just like the people who are stuck at like 300 who like literally don't play at all. Then we may as well invite some other people for now. But I'll keep them in like the Discord with the clan chat in case they want to get updates. Why don't the top Kingdom Rush battle streamers team up and host a live tournament stream? That'd be interesting. I think a lot of us just don't go heavy in tournaments right now. Like, I'm not a big tournament player, otherwise I would be down. I think, like, they need to really lock in and change some stuff with custom matches before I, like, consider doing something like that. But I do agree it's a great idea. I would do invest. Could you join as well? Yeah, I'll post the link in the Discord if you guys want to join the Discord, and then we have, like, 3 people lined up. I want to see how many people are inactive first before I guarantee spots. But I know we have, like, 4 people who haven't played at all in, like, the last couple seasons. I would counter Rocket Gunner, go Necromancer. And then just pray. If you're in Forsaken Valley, bro, there's like nothing you can do to counter Rocket Gunners, unfortunately. But yeah, just go Necromancer and then get as many troop boosters as possible just to spam their board. Because if they can't get value from Sting Missile, then it's a lot harder for them to do anything. $10K valid. That's kind of what our goal was, to like try and get to top 10. We thought like if everybody could get to like 10K, then maybe we could reach top 10. Yeah, scouts aren't bad for gunners either, although I found my scouts don't do any damage to gunners. They need to be like highly over-leveled. Unfortunately, because I love the idea of scouts countering necro or gunners. Scouts can out-damage bosses though, if you have the right setup. Compared to gunners. So you could do that. But you need to swarm, basically. Oh, I should have saved gold here, probably. Maybe I still can. I've noticed these bots don't really pick up Dissipate. No, Ingvar! Rip. They'd pick up sniper shots, though. Phoenix can kill them? True. Phoenix may be a good counter to Rocket Gunners, too. I don't know if it's a bot or not. Usually the level of their hero. Like, they usually have between, like, level 10 and level 12 dragons. Like, Ice Skeleton and Ashbite, especially. Nobody's using those, really. And then they have, like, very basic setups. Like, this is a very basic setup. But also you can determine based on, like, the order of what their towers are. I forgot exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's like they always have a barracks in their second spot. You can kind of just tell, like, their names as well. Mind is like a common bot name. Over time, you start to just realize who's a bot and who's not. Gotta love bear form. Actually, like, not being sarcastic there. Hit me with tar bomb now, bro? Come on. No, Ingvar, get back in there. Rip. Oh, I can sell this. Start locking it against this boss here. Let's buy Holy Order. Sell this because it's not doing anything. Get muskets for the extra range. And now, why aren't the paladins reaching, bro? Let him walk up a little bit, maybe. No, we can just kill him right here. Save Ingvar? Nope. Nope. But we need those paladins to get on him. You know what, screw it. Move these guys out of the way so they walk up. Alright, now they should lock on. And we got him. We're still close against the bot. Level 7 Phoenix can kill them. I don't know. I think for Phoenix, I wouldn't use him unless he's level 8 or 9 minimum. Even like level 9, I don't really enjoy Phoenix that much. I don't know, he's kind of gimmicky. Oh, let's go. We got our Season Crystals. We can get our extra Vesnon copy. W. Can we get one extra before the pity? I've completely struck out with my luck. Right there. Nope, 3 Growls. That bot had a good deck, though, to be fair. Dwarven Artillery and Muskets are just so good no matter what. There's our pity copy. Then yeah, I'll get the extra 2 copies from the end of the pass, and then I'll use 1 wild card to get him to 9, probably. And then just stop there. If we had another Creator Cup, probably very similar people to last time, although I'd probably want to like recruit Stormy, Jamaican, Magnus if he still plays. The Kingdom Rush YouTuber with the bear in his profile picture. I think he's like Kingdom Rush TD or something. Like, more people who play, I get Castle Fan, hashtag Castle Fan, if you know, you know. But nah, he doesn't play the game anymore. Is Archer Tower still bad even with buffs? I personally think so, yeah. The problem with Archer Tower Ottoman is that bleed is RNG, and the bleed is the only good thing about that tower. Sadly. Although, I don't know, if you ask Anteater, Archer Tower is not too bad. It's also just tough because with the power creep, there are so many better Archer Tower options. I think that's the big thing that holds it back as well. It's not necessarily horrible, but it's just like compared to everything else. Yeah, Kingdom Nerd, thank you, Logan. Yeah, level 9 Phoenix can probably one-shot the Gunners. If you saw it, then that's valid. Or not, depending on what side you're on. Oh, this is a real player here. I wasn't even locking in. This is the easiest Dwarven Artillery spam game I've ever seen. He's got barbs, too. Hell yeah. No! W. The Shaman still got the stun off, though. I was trying to get him to not get the stun off. Yeah, I don't know if I'm missing anybody. I know Magnus Mighty hasn't really been playing recently. But obviously, like, you get Prahant, Alex. I think Griper and... what's his name? Gambit still do stuff for battles. And I would get some of, like, the Asian creators as well. Seti. You gotta get Seti in there. Maybe No Cash as well. That'd be hype. You could do, like, 16 people if you get all those people to agree. That'd be hype. We can even set it up ourselves. We don't have to do it through Ironhide, but we can also ask Shigaki if he wants to do it, because Shigaki, we can get Shigaki in there too, technically. He has, or like through Hatemonger, either of them. Because they're both sponsored by Ironhide, even if it's not like directly through them, like through their live stream and stuff. But I just don't really want to do tournaments until they fix custom matches. to where it's like not map RNG based. I cannot stand that personally. Go chill, Ingvar. No! That's not good, chat. Level 10 Malik, my goodness, bro. It's never good. Once I get these dwarvens up, though, I should be kind of chilling now. Maybe even another dwarven here. This musket's not doing anything. Mage tower wouldn't be too bad either, but I think an extra dwarven's like actually kind of cracked here. Because imagine I get 4 tar bombs going. It's a lot of imagination, I know, but it's possible, potentially. He's just clearing so much faster, so I'm missing out on a lot of eco here. That could bite me in the ass. I guess I'm pushing ghosts. I was not really locked in on this match. I should have pushed chicken. 100%, but it's not worth it anymore. Let's stun early. Let's try and lock in here a little bit. Move the paladins down so that the this guy walks up. Actually, I can do this. Nice. Stun again. In range of all 3 of those artilleries, that's big. Do that. If the Broodmother dies early, nice. That's perfect. Moving Ingvar down. I can't let him die here. I think he's dead, though. Oh, he's chilling, I guess. I need to get tar bombs going to buy me time. But it's like already round 5, and I kind of want max ghosts instead. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, max ghost will definitely be worth it here, though. With all the spiders spawning. I have enough to get this max, let's do that. And then my goal throughout this boss round is to just bombard him with tar bombs after I get max ghosts. We can do 1 now, just to give him a little preview of what's coming. If only bear form did more damage. Am I right, guys? Was the last Creator Cup successful? I'm not sure, honestly. Because we were all supposed to put like a link in our bio to like download the game, and I don't think like the majority of the creators did that or like make any content on it. I know like Riper, Gambit, Prahant, I did. I'm not sure about the other guys because I just don't really follow them as much. Did I get the ghosts or am I trolling? Okay, I did. Kill Malik here, nice. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. You guys know that soundbite? We may be able to take him out with Disruption here, too. I'm gonna start stunning the boss, though. Let's get this mage up. Move Ingvar down. Can we get one more tar bomb? No, we have all of them already? Okay. A little bit surprising. Rip Ingvar, okay. I should be okay. That was not very successful. I think we got him. Let's go. W. Ingvar beating a level 10 Malik player. Putin is taking notes. Holy, that's crazy. You're not wrong. So is America. Oh, let's go. Reroll chest. I'll actually go ballistic if we get a legendary tower. Every time you get a legendary tower from these reroll chests, you get 3 copies. I don't know, guys. 7 Vespers there was pretty tempting. I'm not gonna get anything, bro. I feel like my luck is actually terrible recently. Nothing. Come on. Give me something good. 16, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Luck in, chat. Pray to the Ironhide gods. Three Geralds, let's go. Okay. Meh. 7 Ingvars, that's a good sign. Epic? Alright, that's our first good sign. Alright. So we're either getting a bonus epic here or a legendary. Put predictions in the chat, predictions in the chat. I'll rip it in 15 seconds. Epic, I'm going to say Malik, Mecca, CF. I'm going to say extra Archmage copies. If it's extra Archmage copies, I have to gift 5 subs to the chat. Ice Skull would be interesting. Alright, let's rip it. Bang! We'll take that. That's actually huge. Not really the tower I want, because, like, Stomp Guard doesn't really get, boosts from higher levels, but I'll take 3 legendary copies any day. That's hype. Alright, let's keep it rolling. I forgot to advertise in the Discord again. I keep forgetting to do that, bro. Anteater's always got my back, though. W Anteater. Yeah, this is a bot. You can tell because they have reinforcements. That's like the big giveaway here. Let's go with Ghosts again. I do like Ghost on this map. Especially against dragons. They get better boost only at levels 11 and 12. Thank you for the heads up there, Vincent. That's crazy, bro. I don't know why I went Dwarven Artillery there. Oh yeah, Mikey too. I can't believe I ever got Mikey. I was just looking at his recommendation for Veznon. We definitely have to get him in a Creator Cup. I don't think he was in the last one. Let's go double muskets again. I'm going full disruption here. Let's go magic golems to incentivize him to not push Archmage here. KD, how we doing? I'll probably put elephants in my balance changes too, because like the thing with elephants in like their drum mode is like the way they balanced the card was to like evenly spread the value out throughout both of their modes. But they should just have like equal value for each of their modes. Like it's almost only worth using them for drum mode, when I feel like their archer mode should have some value too, but they just don't. Ingvar goes crazy with the clearing though. I love Ingvar. He's so much fun to play too. Like Ingvar is up there with me with almost Hacksaw at this point. Like imagine level 14 Ingvar, bro. Some people have like level 13 rares. Almost level 14 if you're like Alberto, who just like has a crazy amount of card levels. I saw Val had like level 13 scouts. I put in my video recently. Like that stuff's crazy. That's hype too, because then you can actually use like underperforming cards. Heroes is, I think they're a little bit harder to upgrade though. Like even getting hero to level 12 for a rare would be insane. Also, I keep forgetting to put the Discord link. My bad, guys. Let me do that right now while we're playing against a bot. For those people who are wondering. That link should stay good for 5 hours. I don't know why it only stays good for 5 hours though, it's kind of annoying. I push magic golems and he still pushes 3 extra archmages at the top there. At least I'm getting free gold from him taking a while to clear. Instead of arrows, they shoot spears. I like that idea. Cooking with gas. We could try this deck with Necro too. I think we may actually find better results with Necromancer. Maybe I'm trolling though. I don't know. Ingvar stays alive with 1 health. Let's go normal golems here. Just keep the spam up. And then we should be able to push for max ghosts if I lock in and save my eco. I want to see how much damage this does. I guess if it does like AoE damage, it's not that bad, but it didn't seem to be doing much. Let's get this. Let's get Holy Order too. Now we push for sniper shots. Airform, I'll take that. I need to be careful with these sabotage placements too, because of the bug. The very unfortunate bug. Yeah, exactly. Once I get sniper shots and they have 0 barracks, it's easy. The best way to beat bots, basically. Cooked. How did that Archmage deal that much damage to the match resistant, though? What levels is Archmage? 11? Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that much. The Sabo bug is its radius. So you can see, like, watch what happens when I put down the sabotage. Hold on. I'm gonna let the boss go through too. So like, you can see the radius is really big, but it's supposed to be 20% smaller. So when I put it down, you can see the actual purple circle there was a lot smaller. You can rewind if you need to as well. So you can see, it should have gotten that magic golem, but it didn't. Well, not really should have, it's just the radius needs to be fixed. Yeah, they need to update the visual indicator, exactly. Oh, how do you get it? You have to drag it from the bottom. So you see if I tap, it doesn't show up. But if I drag it, then it'll show up. That's big for content too. I wasn't doing that for like the first 3 weeks I was playing the game. But it's like, it's a lot easier for people to watch me playing the game when I do that. You know what I mean? But sometimes you need to tap. Like, if you need to get it off really quickly, it's better to just tap. But I can usually get what I need to get off with just dragging. Like, see, I tapped there. It goes by actually pretty quick. Now, see, this is why I like Ingvar's bear form. Because if I can get it on the boss... I couldn't get it on the boss there, if you couldn't tell. Then it can be, like, perma-stalled for 6 seconds at least. Wow, he almost killed the boss there, too. I think it'd be cool if they made icon skins like Fortnite, but instead of with heroes. They kind of do that. Or not heroes. I thought like you meant like profile pictures, but I would love for them to do hero skins. Soggy Rice, what they said was that it wasn't worth allocating their resources towards making skins. Well, like, for me, bro, I don't know, like, if you make a better game and then you sell skins, people are going to buy skins for a better game. Like, that's just, like, that's the meta in gaming right now. But instead, they'd rather, like, make money off pay to win. Like, I think eventually, if they get more people in their studio, they should be making skins. Like, no-brainer. 100%. If it comes down the line, like 2 years, maybe like 2 years from launch, so like a year from now, roughly, and they still don't have skins and the game is in a really good spot, I'll hard push them to do that, but I can't feel confident doing that right now. Because I'm sure they already have their hands full with just getting out a monthly hero or a monthly card for the season pass, and then having another card on top of that for the Summon Rift, and then on top of that having to like make arenas and stuff. Like, I get it, but still, they'd make a lot of money from skins. Like, even if the skin is $10, bro. We were saying when the game first came out during Christmas time, if they just made a Bear's Hat skin with a Santa hat, you give one Bear's Hat copy, the Santa hat, and like 10k gold for $20. Tell me like people wouldn't buy that. I know it's a lot, $20, don't get me wrong. But like compared to their other prices, at this point it wouldn't be good, but I'm talking about like when the game first came out. Now you'd have to do like, you know, like 3 Bear's Hat copies, the Santa hat, 10k gold for like $20. That would be good. A lot of people would buy that. Even if you wouldn't buy that, and you just want the Santa hat for like $5, a lot of people would still buy that. Exactly like the League monetization, or like Path of Exile, the way they do it, where the game is completely free, and then they only make money off skins. And since the game is so good, people want to support the devs in the game because the game is so good, so they buy skins. That's the meta. Maybe I'll throw that in my balance patch video, just for the hell of it. That's kind of a different topic, though. How Dro would monetize Kingdom Rush battles. Yeah, like once human. A lot of those like looter shooter games have like the same kind of thing, unless you're Destiny and you have like a new DLC all the time. Is there a problem with releasing cards way slower and releasing more cosmetics and balance changes, which always brings new gameplay? Yeah, like that's why I think it's not worth telling them about that right now, Ottoman. I agree with you. It's worth it to just wait and see how much content we get, because we need content right now more than skins. But in the future, when they can like get a consistent, update release schedule going, where they're not like backtracked on getting this kingdom stuff out, then it would be worth it for them to add skins. But before they like, you can't even think about it until they get the kingdoms updates and Hammerhold out. Those are like the two minimum things that need to come out and need to be executed well. Which I think given time, they will do that. Like, by the end of the year, we should get a good Hammerhold and a good Kingdoms update coming. Like, and fully fleshed out, balanced. Like, it'll probably release before then. I know at least one of them will release before then. And if not, then that's a massive bruh. Like, it's not confirmed, but, like, I'm just expecting that. Push for another Q&A. Yeah, I think right now would be, or I think after they drop Kingdoms, like the real Kingdoms update, and then after they drop Hammerhold, that would be a good time to do the Q&A. Yeah, I can see that, Vincent. I think they're trying, like with Vesnon, he was an interesting choice for me. And I think like they're trying to get the big dogs out now too, so that they don't like just in case the game doesn't last, they had some big dogs come out. I can understand that from their perspective at least. We got an Allura bot here. Like, the thing we have to give them a little bit of slack on is the fact that they've never really developed these multiplayer systems for Kingdoms. That's why it's delaying everything. If they didn't do Kingdoms first, Hammerhold would be out by now. Like, straight up. They told us stuff in the creator chat about that, too. Like, we got a timeline of when stuff is supposed to come out, but we're expecting it to be delayed. Which is W that they were sharing that with creators. I can't, like, give you guys the timeline, obviously. But just know that it's going to be delayed, probably. Because, and, like, I've talked to the devs about that stuff. Only because they told us in the creator chat. I try not to go to the devs about, like, really anything. Unless it's Ingvar bear buffs, am I right? Buff Ingvar's bear form damage, please. These freaking gargoyles, man. Oh, yeah, and Martial Flourish, exactly. That feels like a fever dream at this point, though, Ottoman. Oh yeah, I completely agree with the cutting slack on monetization. The thing is, too, like, I've been saying I want Ironhide to make money. But, like, if they just had better monetization, they would make more money. That's the thing. Like, the way they're doing it is just crazy. Like, the Season Rift, how many scrolls, or how many Season Crystals it takes for one pity copy, it's like, bruh. People would spend more if it was just, like, a little bit better. But I'm glad the Boneheart copy you can only, or the Boneheart pack you can only buy once. I was really worried about that when it first dropped. But since you can only buy it once, I'm not too upset about it. I was gonna go live that day too, and then that pack dropped, and it was like 3 days later until I realized it was only once. I was like, I'm not trying to go and play the game. I didn't play the game at all in those 3 days too. I was like, I'm not trying to deal with all these high-level Boneheart players. I thought the game was cooked. But now we're chilling. I haven't seen one Boneheart at all this season. I really don't think the nerfs were that bad too. We have some Boneheart players in our clan too, and they're doing pretty well. I think people see nerfs and they're like, oh, I can't use this card anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of bots today. We've been beating real players, though. Like, we beat the level 10 Malik player, we came back against that Magnus player. But it would be nice to have a little bit more real play people. I think it's because it's Gold League and most of the, like, majority of hard grinders are in Diamond already. Which we're almost there. Let's go. Should we upgrade Dwarven Artillery? I really want to. I've been just, like, holding back on doing this for so long. And it'll, like, force me to grind coin farm, too. Let's just do it. A little too much XP. I actually don't want to level up my account. Yeah, that's the thing, Saga Race, with their monetization, with like season passes and stuff, is that you're basically buying time. That's never going to change, too. If you know you're going to play a lot this season, then it's worth it to buy the pass this season. But if you know you're not going to play the game a lot next season, don't buy the pass. That kind of stuff. It's all about like opportunity cost and buying position and timing. What is this guy's deck? Ooh, okay. This is a very tough deck to go against. Paladins is gonna come in clutch here. I was gonna say something else though, but I forgot. Unfortunately. Pretty sure I have to go triple mage here. Yeah, that's annoying. Let's go golems. Oh, I could go tar for that. I'm gonna get one dwarven over here, probably. I'm just worried about this dragon here Jamaican, because I want to put a dwarven artillery up there. So I think instead going sniper shots may be worth it. I'm not sure yet, though. He's going ghost too, so maybe I do have to put at least one dwarven down. This map seems horrible for Ingvar. It is a little bit. I can keep him on this off lane, which isn't too bad. But then I like really need to lock in defending the main lane. Put like all my resources into this mage tower, basically. He just can't clear fast enough, too, on this map. We'll go Broodmother, that'll help, actually. He's level 13 Verisad, oh my goodness. Sniper shots isn't going to be enough here. I think in that case, I do go Dwarven. The muskets just get so much value with their range. That's the problem. He's also carefully placing the golem on the off lane. It's well played from him. I think, though, if I go a combination between Broodmother and Call the Dragon upgrades, I could be good. Forgot to sabotage that, of course. Classic. Already pushing sniper shots? Alright, bro. What level's his muskets? 14? Oh my goodness, guy. This guy's high level. It's winnable, but this is gonna be tough. Baby dragon. Is that what I said? Baby dragon? Or did you guys say it? Musket's crossbow is interesting. I'm gonna go Broodmother here, actually. Since he doesn't have any artillery. Should have held Sabotage there. W bear form. He's hard pushing dragon. I don't mind that. But I need to upgrade these mages now. And probably hard focus them. Broodmother probably wasn't to play either because his Paris has level 15 or 13. The thing is, Soggy Rice is Genesis and K or B have two different teams. So we could see updates come at the same time. It really just depends on if it lines up or not. I don't think they're like planning on having anything line up, like on purpose or anything. Like they're just trying to get stuff up as soon as possible, basically. But Kingdoms is giving them trouble, not only from like a dev side for Kingdoms, but it's also because the cheater situation on leaderboards. They're trying to figure out a way to make it so that leaderboards isn't really like a big part of the game anymore. That's why they're focused on getting Kingdom Wars up. Because that's easier to like manage from a dev perspective. They don't have to go and like manually ban all the cheaters. It's taking so much time for them to do that. It's like, bro, obviously like none of us want to even think about that, but unfortunately they have to deal with it to keep some integrity in the game. Genesis is the A team, like basically, yeah. There's like, I'm pretty sure there's two teams that work on the single player games, and then there's one team that works on the battles team. Or like the battles games stuff. However you want to call it. I gotta be really careful here though. I need lightning. I'm cooked. There's nice knowing you, chat. Psych. I have to get mage here, actually. My goodness, bro. He just has too much damage. I'm cooked here, chat, no matter what. If I defend this until the boss comes, like, I'll be happy. But I'm cooked. Will Genesis have a random map/wave generator? I don't think so. But they did release the classic mode, which is pretty interesting, where they're like bringing all the classic towers back. That was unexpected. It's basically like, it's not really like coding a whole new game, but it kind of is. Alright, we got this boss. That's like best case scenario for me, actually. I have to stun him instantly. What am I doing? Ingvar's gonna die. Nope. It's not good. We killed his bear's head. That's big. I don't think he has any stalling spells, actually. This is very winnable, guys. Let's do this. Wait until his bear's head's back up. The Call of the Dragon died. I should have pushed max Call of the Dragon. That's my problem here. I have to do this just so I can get some any extra stalling off, basically. Can we kill his bear's head here is the big question. I don't think we can. I think it's cooked. I think we're chopped cheddar, chat, unfortunately. The one hope here is that maybe I can get him locked on here with some stuff. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do this. Stun now. I think Ingvar's still alive. Let's get holy. Get him on the boss. No! It was so winnable. It was so winnable. Oh, we got him! Holy clutch. Oh my goodness, that was actually the craziest match of the day. Holy. That's a YouTube short right there. Level 11 Ingvar taking out a level 14 muskets and level 13 Verisad. That's actually crazy, bro. El Barto just got level 15 mage. That's correct. A good player with high level cards is like really scary. Alright, one win away from Diamond, possibly? Oh, let's go. We got Aaron. To make it into Diamond League, potentially? That'd be cinema. Oh, this map? I actually don't mind this map. I'm actually gonna go Broodmother first. He's got Dwarven as well, though. This guy knows how to play the game. He sent Call the Dragon, of course, of course. Would expect nothing less from Aaron. I also kind of incentivized him to go Dwarven Artillery. I should have known and just gone Call the Dragon. I sold the game with that one pick. Good night, peace out, Paris. Good seeing you. I sold, chat. I sold. Shamans maybe could help a little bit. What levels is Dorman? 12? That's still pretty good. It's gonna be tough. I basically need to get Call the Dragon as my third booster, and then just pray. I should have sabotaged the other Call the Dragon. I'm a bot. Is he pushing it? No, he's not. Let's bring this over here. Let's go Paladins. Let's finally take out this. I really should go Muskets here. I kind of have to after screwing that up. Oh, let's go. We got it. Holy. He does have Archer Scouts, though. So I think we're cooked regardless. I think we are cooked, chat. The thing is, the main weakness to this deck is the same deck. I said that in my Vesnon video, too. Bro, I've been moving these Paladins down multiple times and they just never went down. I don't know if you guys saw that. Unless I'm just stupid. Which is very possible, because I am pretty stupid. Sometimes. Have I played Elephant Ingvar? No, but Stormy, I got 3 Elephant copies from my reroll chest. We could throw Elephant in this deck over Musketeers, okay. Let's try that. I would like to get the gold upgrade at first, though. Ideally. But if we can, we'll still try it. Steven, how we doing? At that point, you'd actually reroll again? Like, yeah, low-key. It's 3 copies, so I can't pass it up. But I know what you mean. Our last game was insane. We beat a level 14 Muskets, level 13 Verisad player at the last second. I'm gonna make that into a YouTube short. This match is actually so deep fried, though. Actually so deep fried. But we've been doing good with Ingvar overall. I think we lost like one game against a real player. And then we beat him when we played him again, just by switching up the strat. Please take out the Goblin Copter. Ingvar dead. Tough. That's on me. There he goes. I'm gonna hit him back. Because he has more barracks down, so the best way to play this would be... Please. Oh, he got it. Oh my goodness. I think the best way to play this is actually just no barracks. Believe it or not. I know that's wild, chat, I know. But... I need Spell Barrage. That's my problem right here. Yeah, I didn't get Max Call the Dragon. That's okay, though. Let's go Broodmother instead. Even go Barbs with Elephants. That's what we were thinking about doing, Barbs, and maybe the Elephants can keep them alive. That's probably the better way to play it, because somebody was asking about Barbs earlier. And I do agree, Barbs are like the most ideal way to play it. Ooh, we got this boss too, that's good. Well, it's good until we can't defend anything. Yikes, the spiders. This is just so chopped. Ingvar trying not to die instantly challenge. Quite literally impossible because of the circumstances. Let's go with this. Of course. He's gonna have enough to stop it probably. I can go with that. Oh, yo, low-key. I can like low-key do enough damage here. Probably not, though. I think he's gonna have enough. No, it's healing the ogre. It's chopped. It's chopped, chat. It was so close, too. Yeah, we could try scouts as well. Because scouts probably would be better. Scouts are just, I don't know. Scouts kind of seem OP recently, to the point where it's like, I don't even want to play them because of how good they are. See, does anything get upgraded here? Useless base damage. Like, it's not even, it doesn't even matter if we don't have it up. Let's do this, and let's go scouts, because why not? No, let's do barbs, because they're aura. Wait. Yep. We could try necro, too, low-key. Switch it up a bit. And I feel like at that point, sabotage is kind of useless, so let's go... I almost want... Let's do polymorph, actually. Let's try this. Our first Boneheart player, of course, as we switch it up. Yeah, the only thing with barbs is keeping them alive. But if you can keep them alive, then they do, like, they have the most value against bosses, especially in Silver Oak. And with Ingvar, with that extra bonus damage. Thankfully we have Polly now. Oh, nice. I actually hate Boneheart. If you couldn't tell already. This map just sucks too. Why did it have to be this map out of anything? Silver Oak is just like... Silver Oak had the potential to be a really good arena, but you could tell that like this was like the first arena they were designing, and they had to get over some hurdles, which is why it's like very up in the air depending on what happens. Is the best way to put it. My goodness. Since when does a Wyvern have that much health? I'm actually just gonna let it go. Deadass. Oh, fuck that. Kill it. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. This is actually so obnoxious, bro. This is the worst map to play against Boneheart, too. Genuinely, it's so chopped. Kill the gargoyle at the very least. We're cooked, chat. It's cooked. This was just worst case scenario. I mean, look at this shit, bro. You gotta be fucking shitting me. I mean, barbs just do no damage anymore to air troops. I will run that back, though. No, that was, like, literally just, like, the worst... That was actually the worst possible situation I could have been in. Genuinely. This will be a lot easier to go through, depending on the map. If we get that map again... Okay, good. I don't mind this. Like, those are the kind of games where I'll just take the loss. It's fine. I do think Scouts may be a little bit better just for the air damage, but if I'm not dealing with Wyverns, and I can get the barbs locked onto the boss, they actually just melt bosses right away. Like, it is worth it. It's like Asura with her upside potential. You're going to lose games as Asura, it's just what's going to happen. It's the same thing with this kind of deck. Let's go elephant over here. Polymorph helps Ingvar a lot, actually. Yeah, like, scouts are a lot safer option. We can try scouts with the same thing after them. Scouts just kind of feel a little bit overtuned right now, actually. I always thought scouts were good in Onslaught, too. They were my go-to option in Onslaught when they were on level with everything. Maybe the Necro problem, too. Mage would have helped a lot better last game as well, just for the extra clearing. I'm just going for, like, mega upside for this game. Let's do Elephant here. It's such a wacky, gimmicky deck. I love it, though. Yeah, the thing is with the setup is I just have to get it going. I also like Barb Disrupt, too. Barb Disrupt is, like, I think genuinely better than Scouts. I love the concept of the Scout Disrupt, but it just feels like it does no damage. I don't know why. I just need to get these elephants up, too. Or, like, this one on the left, specifically, with max barbs. And I should start cooking. But Dwarf Disrupt is actually mad annoying. Jeez, you can feel the poly nerf. Try only Necro. It's so hard to pull that off. Well, you can pull off only Mage. But Necro you need to support it with other stuff. Let's keep going, Ghosts. Also, let's move this over here. If it can. Well, I know you can fit there, Elephant. Alright, never mind, he can't. At least those bottom barbs are also buffed by the Elephant. That's actually huge. I can also use this stun to my advantage while I'm just letting those guys coke on the other side. Bro, the polymorph nerf is actually brutal. It's actually brutal. I'm so cooked here. It does just kind of feel more balanced now, I guess, though. But still. That is pretty wild. Hopefully I can get enough gold here for the max ghosts. Alright, there we go. Perfect. This is going to be a very, very interesting game. Hopefully we can pull off some BS. I'm gonna stun early. Just clear that ASAP. Keep everything alive. As my barbs are dead. Let's move the barbs down here so they don't speed up the boss here. He's clearing it so well though, unfortunately. I'm trying to pressure his off lane as much as possible though. Maybe do some of this. Hold. Do that. I screwed that up. Big time. Big time screw up, chat. Big time. Massive screw up. Alright, let's move this down here. Let's get more barbs for the hell of it. Still winnable, but... can I get this? Big, potentially? Oh, I need to move these guys down here, too. I need to sell this. Get the elephant. I'm not playing this correctly. At all. This was like low-key winnable. I mean, it still kind of is, if they would just lock in. More elephants? No, it was kind of close. How about Sorcerer for this deck? Sorcerer could be good with the Sorcerer Golem. We could try that. He melee tanked the boss with Hilaria. That's when I wish I won. Let's go. Let's not do Necro. I feel like Necro's not worth it. We could try Sorcerer. I also don't know how I feel about Polymorph. Like, I may as well just take Rain of Fire straight up. Like, Polymorph is nice for keeping my troops alive, but I think the raw damage is just better. While it being buffed, too. I also get Cannon Force with it. Let's try that. Do I use SB? What do you mean by SB? Hold on, look at this guy's deck. The classic whale deck. I actually like Goblin Balloons here. At least for the first wave. Let's do Sorcerer here. Oh, he's got that. I gotta be careful for that. I do have 2 damage spells though. So I'm kind of chilling. Dwarven. We probably go Elephant here. Not bad, not bad. This is why Goblin Balloons are really good for wave 1. Oh, Solar Blast. I could use Solar Blast. I could even use Solar Blast over Stun and just go 3 damage spells. But I feel like Stun is needed. We have to take Farmer here. Like, I don't want to take Farmer there, but we have to. Yeah, let's do this. I'm actually gonna do this. And just pray my barbs can hold on. Yep. Nice, nice. Maybe elephant up here too. I like that. Yeah, this map is insane for spawn camping. Like, ideally, I put barbs up top, but I think the sorcerer may be enough. I don't know, though. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Because you can spawn camp the boss, like, right here. Sometimes, like, even up here if you have a good enough deck. Like you said, TL Elephant. You can literally spawn camp him right at the beginning. It's actually insane. Just waiting for him to use Solar Blast. Oh, the one gargoyle. Can I kill it with the archers? Look how much damage they do, bro. It's actually nothing. That's actually so sad, bro. Like, elephant needs to do more base damage. 100%. No excuses.
An elephant never forgets. Who needs horses? The runes have spoken.
No! I let him get one too many hits off. Okay, teacher here in bear form. That's not bad. Is he going to Solar Blast here? Yep, there he goes. He didn't really get anything off on it, though. Oh, I got one thing, I guess. Do this. Let's get this maxed. Let's upgrade this one, too. We need a Sorcerer Golem down here. Big Golem, huge. Of course, he spawns, like, miles away. Nice. Now I just need to save for Max Chicken. He's gonna be in kind of trouble, maybe. Yeah, air mode is just useless, bro. It's actually crazy. Let's go Ghost here, too. Tar Bomb isn't really needed here. I'm actually gonna go... I'm not gonna worry about spawn camping the boss. I'm gonna go full Disruption, potentially. I know that sounds crazy against this guy's deck, but I think that's gonna be the wave. Let's go with this. Let's move Ingvar down so he doesn't die. Move the Golem up a little bit. Let's get some Hellfire Missiles. And I just have to make sure I'm saving Eco. Big Thunderbolts there. Let's get another Hellfire Missile. I should have enough Eco for 300. Chat, if I don't save 300 gold here, I lose the game. Like 100%. Move Ingvar around those Mecha Mines. Little tech there. No! I tried to time that right. But I just ended up trolling. Classic. Let's move the elephant actually here so it hits both of them, right? There we go. Wait. Are they both getting hit? Maybe it's 9 range now? Am I trolling? Hold on. This deck hooks with Phoenix? True, that'd be interesting. Yeah, making it work with Ingvar's tough. Making anything work with Ingvar's tough, to be fair. Let's stun him right away. I do want to do this, even though it really doesn't do anything. That's probably a waste. Like almost 100%. Even this may be more worth it, actually. And then I can move... Oh no, I can't move the elephant to get the stuns off. That's tough. Trying to think what other disruption I can get off here. Like, there's really not much I can do here, I feel like. We can permastun him with this. Oh, we can actually permastun him with the elephant. And then get Ingvar locked on, potentially. Fireball the healers out of the way. Move. Okay, Ingvar dies, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Oh, I didn't have the upgrade. I didn't have the elephant maxed yet. It's a massive bro. Let's get the stomp, because why not? Probably a waste of eco, though. We have both Hellfire missiles already. I think we win this. The elephant's so stupid, bro. Being able to permastun bosses is just, like, insane. Maybe we get the speed to speed up those guys. Sell this since we don't need it. Oops. Sell this, buy barbs. Ingvar will come back. Let's go! That's hilarious. Alright, chat. I think that's a good one to end it on. That was a lot of fun. W Ingvar stream. Ingvar I knew was going to be fun regardless. He's just one of the most fun heroes to use. I did like the elephant stun too. That helped a lot. It felt like super cheese as well. It felt like ridiculously OP. So, I'll probably make an Ingvar video too. I'll probably use the 2 matches. I'll make the YouTube short, and then I'll take the 2 matches that we had pretty good results on, and, make a video on it, probably either tomorrow or the day after. Or I'll just upload 2 YouTube shorts. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But either way, that was a lot of fun, and I will be doing more Ingvar streams in the future as well, just because he's a lot of fun to use. But I do want to do Gerald at some point, too. I was going to do Gerald today, but I was like, let's just keep it with Ingvar only. We'll have at least one more chance to do Gerald with his buffs by the end of the 2 weeks in Silver Oak. So the next time Silver Oak runs around, we'll probably do Gerald. But until then, appreciate you guys as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.